going to be showing you how to sublimate these kids' water bottles using the PYD Life Auto Heat Press. Both of these items were gifted to me, but I'm going to show you today the best tips and tricks on how to get these water bottles to come out amazing. The first tip is to be sure you remove the straw and the top before you try and sublimate, or else they're going to melt in the heat press. Be sure you are using tons of tape. I taped down the whole entire seam and then taped around the top and the bottom completely, because you want those edges to wrap around the bottom and the top. Next, I put a little bit of tape and wrap some butcher paper around it so the ink doesn't transfer to our heat press. This PYD Life Auto Heat Press is really simple to use. All you have to do is set your time and your temperature. You hit the open button and it opens all by itself. I'm pressing these water bottles at 356 degrees for 50 seconds. I'm going to do it on one side, then I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees and do a second press just to be sure the seam is well covered. One of the nice things about PYD Life drinkware is they always have instructions on them, so I followed the instructions to the T. I printed my design the same size that was shown in the little pamphlet that came with the kids' water bottles, and I would suggest you go a little bit higher on the template because you want to have enough to wrap around the edges on the bottom of the water bottle so you don't have any white marks on them. I have to admit, I'm not that experienced with drinkware yet, but I loved how this water bottle came out. Per my previous suggestion, I would make it a little bit taller because you can see right at the bottom, there is a little white line around the bottom of the cup. But you know what? For my first attempt, I would say it turned out pretty darn good. When you pull it out, be sure you're using heat gloves because that sucker is so hot. One tip is you can use tweezers to get that pesky tape up, pull off the paper and the tape, and then set it out to cool. Be sure to follow me for more sublimation tutorials, and the links for the items in this video will be shown down below.